Hello and welcome to the NFL Week 14 Pick 6, presented to you by wisetake.com. I am your host, Johnny the Greek. You can catch me on Twitter at GDaddy80. And I know you guys are used to the DraftKings version, but this is going to be a FanDuel GPP version for you. This is our first one that we've done. So definitely we've known that we're growing and as a company, and we know that our listeners definitely play on FanDuel and wanted to see this video, so we're doing that for you guys. So let me get into my favorite picks this week on FanDuel. So my first play, quarterback, Jared Goff. Jared Goff is $7,700. I think he's a little bit underpriced here. I think he has a great matchup this week against Philly. Philly's really, really weak when it comes to defending against receivers and quarterbacks, so I think that this is a great game. I think you can play him naked. I think you can pair him with Cooper Kupp, or you can pair him with maybe Gurley, but I definitely think he's a great play this week. My next play is going to be quarterback Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, surprisingly, has put up over 18 FanDuel points in his last 3 games. He looked great last week. Phenomenal. He's only $7,300. I think he's a little bit too cheap. He now draws a matchup against the Chicago Bears, one of the worst defenses in the league against the pass. I really, really like Andy Dalton this week. You can play him naked. I prefer to pair him up with a person that we'll see a little bit later here in this video, and possibly even Mr. A.J. Green, but definitely think that's a great play for you this week. My third pick of the week, running back, Samaje Perine. Perine draws a great matchup this week, and he's only $6,600. He's definitely a cheap play. The Chargers' weakness is definitely in the run. They're not really good guarding the run. They're much better against wide receivers. Definitely think that he's a great option for you this week. Get some of the Perine in your lineups. My last running back for this week is going to be Gio Bernard, $5,100. I think he's a great play. Joe Mixon's out, with a concussion. Let's see on that status. I'm not sure 100%, but he missed practice today. As we're doing this video, I definitely see him being out. 5,100. He's been very, very involved in this offense. If you look at the last game he played, he looked fresh. He looked elite. He looked really good. Definitely get some of the Bernard in your lineups. Next play, wide receiver, Michael Crabtree. Now, hear me out. Michael Crabtree suspended last week, didn't play. I understand, a little disappointed. I know the week before, when he got kicked out of the game, he gave everybody a 0. Everybody's unhappy with him. But this week draws a favorable matchup against a rival in Kansas City. And I know last time in Kansas City, when he was playing in that game, Cooper definitely had the bigger game. I think this time that Crabtree's going to draw some horrible Revis defense. Yes, Darrelle Revis is back in the NFL, and he's going to be guarding Crabtree this week as Cooper's coming back healthy, and he's going to get some of Peterson. So definitely Crabtree's my guy over in Oakland this week. Get some of them in your lineup. My last play of the week, 7,000, wide receiver, Marvin Jones Jr. Marvin Jones Jr. is the deep threat here for Detroit. I think he has a great matchup here against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is one of the most pathetic defenses against the long ball. That's what Jones specializes in here. Matthew Stafford and him can connect for maybe 1, maybe 2 touchdowns. I can definitely see, high teens, maybe mid-20s in FanDuel points this week. I definitely think you need to get Marvin Jones in your lineup. And that's going to do it for our first FanDuel Pick 6. If you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up. Send us some comments, some things maybe you want to see in the future that we do. And for all of us at wisetake.com, if you're looking for a wonderful platform to subscribe to a content site, we're there for you. Please check me out on Twitter at GDaddy80. And again, guys, ship all the money.
Yes.